Today I'm going to show you how you can use the Haiku statistics tool to assess whether or not students are using your content or where they're being drawn towards and what content is most useful to them. Go ahead and log in to your Haiku account, and under your portal go to the class you want to check out. We're going to click on the tech support class, and now that we're in their class we want to select Manage Class up at the top right and Statistics. Now here we've got an overview of the statistics page. We can see that this is for the period of January 1st to the 31st. Here we've got a day-by-day graph chart of how many hits we're getting, which is just how many times students are accessing something. And the rest is fairly self-explanatory. Now if we're wanting to assess whether or not students are using our content, we want to go over here to the Content tab. And here we're given a nice pie chart of what students are accessing most and how long they're accessing it for. In this case, we can see that General Questions is the most accessed piece of content, followed by Ask a Question and the Welcome page. If we want to get more detailed, we can come down here, and again we see that General Questions is the most accessed piece of content. That tells me it's probably the most useful, at least I hope so. But we're looking for content that's not useful. In this case, it's probably the Discussions page, which has only had 16 hits throughout the entire month, and only 5 minutes total throughout those entire hits. I can probably just stop updating the Discussions page, or perhaps take some focus off of it and focus up here on General Questions, where our the real weight of the class is held. Now remember, this is just looking at January's data. If I wanted to look at February and March and April and so on and get a kind of a better idea of the trend, I can go up to the top and select Edit next to All Content for January 31st. And I can select either the week, so I can display a week's worth of data, or I can select the month to do it month by month. And in this case, a month is a much better understanding of general trends. So I'm going to click the drop down, and I'm going to go down to the next month, February, and I'm going to click Filter to confirm. And we see the numbers have changed, and again, Discussions doesn't have much time, so we're starting to see a pattern that Discussions in general just probably is not that useful. As well as getting started on Haiku, people probably know what they're doing and don't need that page. Let's take a look at one more month to see if we can confirm that pattern. Again, General Questions is the top, Ask a Question second most used, and down at the bottom we've got Discussions for 6 minutes or so, and again, Getting Started in Haiku for just 10 minutes. Announcements was also only 1 minute, but chances are we just didn't make that many announcements that month. So from this data, I can guess that Getting Started in Haiku and Discussions can probably not be used in the future, just to save myself some time and spend more time focusing on the parts that people are really using.